Today is episode 8 of Quick Questions, and today I have Angela Kennecke. She is with Emily's Hope. Can you explain what Emily's Hope does and why you started it for those who are unfamiliar with what you do?
Sure. So Emily's Hope is a nonprofit, a charity. We are reducing the stigma surrounding substance use disorder through
Hmm.
education, through prevention, and for getting people into treatment and recovery. And
Yeah.
so we have a lot of different initiatives that we do, but I started it following the fentanyl poisoning death of my daughter in 2018.
Hmm.
Her name was Emily.
Hmm.
So we named the charity Emily's Hope.
Okay.
She used a drug that she didn't know had fentanyl in it and
Hmm.
died, and I was in a very public position on television working
Hmm.
for Kello
Yep.
and told her story, and the charity grew from there.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
I did look on your website a little bit about some of the initiatives and things that you guys do. Can you tell me a little bit about your K through 12 substance abuse program curriculum you're doing?
Sure. So we have a substance use prevention curriculum for
Hmm.
kids. We start in kindergarten and it goes
Great.
all the way through 12th grade. And it's really comprehensive. We're teaching kids how to protect their brains, their bodies, what substances do to the brain,
Hmm.
how to deal with their emotions and with pressures.
Yeah.
And we are in 6 states, and we've been before 30,000 students. And
Wow.
so we're currently working to get it across the state of South Dakota
Hmm.
as well as Minnesota.
Wow, that's really great. I pulled some stats from your website too.
Okay.
And so it says on average, 192 people die per day in the US from drug overdose. That's a lot. So that's really great. You're starting education early.
Right, and it was much higher. Overdose deaths spiked at about over 300 people dying every single day.
Wow.
That was right after the pandemic, and it was
Okay.
really high still in 2023, 2024. It started to come down, which is
Hmm.
good,
Yeah.
but still way too many people dying.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
sadly, in South Dakota, we still saw a slight increase
Hmm.
in overdose deaths in the last year. So we still have our work cut out for us. And
Yeah.
one of the ways we're trying to prevent these deaths is through the distribution of naloxone.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? What you
Sure,
do?
sure. So naloxone, a lot of people know it by the name Narcan,
Yep.
but we distribute naloxone all across the state of South Dakota. We have given out more than 20,000 kits. That's 2 doses of naloxone per
Okay.
kit. And we know that it's saving lives. We've heard from people
Oh,
all
that's so
across the
great.
state that their lives have been saved. And so we know that that is making a difference, and we will continue to do work on that initiative with
Hmm.
the state of South Dakota, the Department of Social Services.
That's really great. I also read you have a post overdose response team. Do you
Mhm.
want to explain kind of how that works?
Sure. So we serve 8 counties currently,
Okay.
including Minnehaha, Lincoln, Brown County, Turner County, Yankton County. We serve 8 counties, and we respond to anybody who's survived an
Oh,
overdose.
wow.
So if someone has survived an overdose, they're much more likely to go out and use again because they don't feel well,
Yep.
and they're much more likely to die then.
Yeah.
And so we want to interrupt that
Cycle.
chain, that
Yeah.
cycle, and really get people connected to resources. We connect them with peer support specialists,
Hmm.
and we'll follow them for up to a year.
Oh, wow. That's really great. I read too that Emily's Hope is funding treatment scholarships through Avera.
We do, yeah. We've given away more than $500,000 in treatment
Yeah, I read that.
scholarships
That's
to
amazing.
300 people at the Avera Addiction Care Center, and we
Yeah.
partnered with Avera right away back in 2019 when we started.
Yeah.
And the reason we did that is because it's a medical system. So
Yeah.
we were really encouraged that this medical system was opening up a treatment center. So
Hmm.
we know that they're using the best practices out there to get people into recovery.
Yeah, that's really incredible. That's a
Hmm.
lot of people
A
that
lot of people, more
already.
than 300. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is something you have learned about yourself through this whole journey of Emily's Hope and what you've gone through losing your daughter?
I think I've changed a lot.
Hmm.
The loss
Yeah.
of a child can't help but change you. And I think you can choose, you have a decision to make whether it's going to change you for good
Yeah.
or maybe for worse, right? We
Yeah.
know that not everybody responds the same way. I think I'm a more compassionate person now.
Hmm.
I think I am much more invested in helping people. I always wanted to help people when I was a journalist, but
Yeah.
I really think it's so important. This is life saving work. And that
Yes.
has truly transformed me
Yeah.
on a personal level.
Yeah. I thought maybe you would want to talk about your podcast a little bit called
Sure.
Grieving Out Loud.
Yeah, I have a podcast. It comes out every week. It's called Grieving Out Loud, a Mother Coping with Loss in the Opioid Epidemic. We've been
Hmm.
going for 7 years
Wow.
and more than 250 episodes. I
Oh,
think it's about
wow.
260 something right now.
Yeah.
Lots of people from different areas of the country, different
Mhm.
stories. We talk about the overdose
Mhm.
and fentanyl poisoning epidemic, but we also talk about loss and grief and how to cope with the loss of a loved one.
Yeah.
So we talk about substance use disorder and how that impacts families. I mean, it's a pretty wide range of topics. I
Yeah.
think there's really something for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's a national podcast and it
Oh,
is
cool.
doing really well. Yeah,
That's awesome. I saw that you have a family fun night and fireworks show June 6th at the T Athletic Complex from 7 to 10 p.m. Do you
that's
want to
right.
talk about that a little bit?
Mike Denning, formerly with the fireworks store, now Epic Sky Displays, has been putting on this fireworks show for us for
Yeah.
years now. And he's raised something like
Oh,
$60,000 over the
wow.
years for the charity.
Yeah.
And this year we're adding a fun night to it. But families have always
Cool.
come out early before it gets
Oh,
dark. So
sure.
we thought we should do something. Bringing in games, a bouncy house, food trucks, an ice cream
Oh,
truck.
fun.
And so it will be really fun. Something for everybody to do before it gets dark. And then the
Yeah.
fireworks show
Yeah.
will happen when it gets
That's
dark.
that's a
And
good
it's a
idea.
spectacular fireworks show, and it's free. All we ask
Awesome.
for is a free will donation to the
Yeah.
charity. We do ask for that, but really, it's free to come out.
That's awesome. And then it looks like you have a poker run at J&L Harley Davidson on June 27th, and then a cruise night with Autoland on July 15th.
That's right. So we've been doing the poker run for a long time too. We
Yeah.
usually get between 200 to 300 riders.
Oh,
We have a
awesome.
terrific route. We're really excited for this, and hopefully to be a beautiful day Saturday. And we'll hit the streets. And it's just we also have a silent auction that pairs with that, and anybody can bid on the silent auction.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's a
really
link on our
awesome.
website.
And
The car show at Autoland is on
July
July
15th.
15th.
Yeah.
And that's just a fun thing. People come out, show off their cars. We have food. Autoland donates the food. We have music, and
Oh,
it's just a
fun.
really fun night, family night. It's
Yeah,
really great.
that's great too.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to tell us a little bit about the painting behind
Right.
us?
So my daughter was a really prolific artist. She
Mhm.
left us with 29 paintings
Oh,
and
wow.
several pieces of pottery, painted objects. And
Mhm.
this was her award-winning piece from the first state AA competition in South
Wow.
Dakota. It's called Clairvoyance. It's a multimedia piece. And
Yeah.
one thing I always say when I talk about people who've been victims of fentanyl poisoning is I talk about the lost potential to the
Yeah.
world. Because if she was
Yeah.
doing this kind of thing at 18, what could she have done at 30?
Yeah.
And she had gotten an art
Yeah.
scholarship at University of South Dakota. And
Yeah.
yeah, but her paintings really are a way that we pay tribute to her, and we
Mhm.
use them in our charity too. We use them for
Mhm.
our art show and auction. We display them.
Mhm.
We have you can buy prints online, and art is a big part of what we do with our youth
Yeah.
as well.
Well, thank you for meeting with me today. I
Oh,
really
of
appreciate
course.
you taking your time.
Happy to do so. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you.